Welcome back to the You Are Immeasurable podcast, season 3. This season is going to be dedicated to those of us that are on our journey of healing and transformation. The focus of this season is going to be to identify and recognize healthy and unhealthy relationship dynamics. We're going to talk a lot about the spiritual tools that we'll need to become acquainted with to help us to stand, to operate in, and to flourish as our authentic self. Things like shadow work, energy healing, which will help us to shred or shed the guilt, the shame that we've been carrying, and also to do some much needed subconscious reprogramming. Now, as always, the episodes are going to air weekly, and the purpose of them is to support you as you embrace and become acquainted with your enlightened and untethered higher self. So I want you to grab your water, your juice, your wine, or your tea or your coffee, and let's toast to each other and our growth, our elevation, and abundance. Welcome back to the You Are Measurable podcast. So I just wanted to do this little episode because I know that for the last couple months, it's been interview after interview, and you guys have gotten introduced to, or maybe got to hear from some amazing ladies who are doing big things in spiritual online business. And in me having these interviews and the things that I'm continually working on within myself along my spiritual journey, I wanted to again remind you that where you are is where you're supposed to be. This is your path at this moment. This is your area. This is your spot. And regardless if you think that you should be further, higher, whatever it is, remember to give yourself grace because life be life and shit happens. And as long as you are living, learning, growing, and celebrating every accomplishment, every milestone, everything that you are completing and accomplishing, you are doing what you're supposed to do. You are winning, winning, winning. And as we're getting close to the close of 2024, I want us to be mindful and to think about how we want to move into 2025. And that could be different things for different people. But I want you to think about it from the standpoint of what have I realized that I still might be holding, carrying, struggling with, or avoiding, and make a decision on if these things are going to go with you into 2025. And if you make the decision that hell no, this foolishness, it's got to go before the end of 2024, so I don't have to deal with this mess in the new year, then do that. Do the inner work. Set the boundaries. Cut the ties in the relationship with whoever it is. even if it's with your own bad habits, your own limiting beliefs, your own negative self talk. Make the decision and stick to it, because you've already accomplished amazing things. You've already grown beyond where you thought you would be. And your time is not up. So remember, still give yourself grace, but absolutely do the work, put in the time, make those decisions, and stick to them, because it only gets better from here. Tomorrow is a new day that new things, new beauties, new growth, new love is waiting for you. So I just wanted to stop by to give you a little bit of encouragement and to let you know that the sky is the limit. Everything that you want is right on the other side of that step that you've been holding yourself back from taking. Okay? Until next time, cheers to your transformation. Thank you for joining me for this episode of the You Are Immeasurable podcast. Please remember to subscribe so that you can be notified whenever new episodes are dropped. Also, I'd love to have your feedback and your comments, as well as your 5-star rating. Additionally, if you'd like to connect with me, the show notes list all of my social media handles so that you can do so. So until next time, thank you so much, and cheers to your transformation.